social media one. They talked about this on The View.
Mm-hmm. That was yesterday's news.
What did they say?
Florida banning the minors under 16 on social media.
So what did they say on The View?
I can't remember on The View what they said. I know that's he passed that in Florida. Keeping minors off the social media platforms. You probably have to read it.
Florida's GOP-controlled House passes strict social media restrictions for minors. This hits from social media are so addictive. It's like digital fentanyl, said Representative Fiona McFarland. What are they going to try to do? Tell all 16-year-olds they can't go on social media?
I don't know.
That don't make sense.
How you going to block 16-year-olds from being on social media platform?
Florida's Republican-led House overwhelmingly passed a legislation Wednesday that would create some of the strictest social media prohibitions in this country by cutting off anyone under 16 years old from any platform.
How you going to do that?
Still pending approval in the Senate, the proposal is a top priority of Republican Speaker Paul Reiner on his conservative agenda to safeguard children in the state, alongside a bill curbing access to adult websites, which lawmakers also passed Wednesday.
One of the things that The View was saying, and Whoopi gets mad when the government.
That's what I was saying. What did they say
they say the same thing. The government. You would think that this would be totally against what Republicans want to do was less government. They're in the woman's uterus. Now they're trying to get into homes where they are parenting a child as far as the time spent on a social media platform. Now, given there are parents who probably don't do their job as a parent and be, really on top of what their kids involved with. And then there's a lot of predators out there on social media, but leave that to the parents, the guardians to do that. Why is the government telling a parent that their child under 16 can't be on a social media platform?
But how are they going to,
I don't know how you're going to police that.
How you going to police that if people are on there with their kids?
Right. I don't know, because Sunny has a tracker on hers because
here we go. Okay, it worked.
What worked?
It worked. I thought it worked. Hold on. Keep going. What you were saying.
Sunny had you trashing it?
Yeah, just keep going.
Sunny has a tracker on her phone, on her kids' phones, to track how much they're on TikTok, to track how much they're on social media. So a parent can track if they have it in place, because she pays for it. That's her reason for it. I pay for it. I'm tracking you.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
And I get it. Some parents can go, that's too much. That's just too much. But she has a right because she's paying for it.
But I'm saying,
how can you police 16 and under being on their phone on TikTok, being on their phone on YouTube, and it's unfortunate because we're guessing, we're not sure. There was a situation that happened yesterday when one of the high school girls.
Oh, the one that got hit by a
train. She got off one train.
But she could have been listening to music.
Didn't hear another train coming because she got off and the other train that was coming hit her. And unfortunately, it took her life. They're mourning and grieving because she was on the lacrosse team. This was in Barrington, which is a suburb of Chicago. Really nice suburb, too. Of course, the high school girls on the lacrosse team and people who knew her, that hurt. And I'm sitting here speculating, unfortunately, they're going to really be paying attention to that little area, maybe put more guards down.
Right. But how do they know she was on social media and not just on her phone?
How do we know in general that she was not on social media with her earplugs?
That's what I'm saying.
And she didn't hear nothing coming.
Or how do we know she just wasn't listening to music?
Whatever she was listening to, she may have had earplugs in and didn't hear the train. We don't know. They're doing more investigation. In fact, they should be able to know if her body was, if they unfortunately took her body away, did she have earplugs in her ears?
But what was she
to do the
listening to? They
investigation.
don't know.
No, it doesn't matter what she's listening to. The fact that she had earplugs in her ears, she didn't hear the.
But they going after social media, not music.
No.
What if she was listening to music?
No, I'm just saying. With that being understood, you even said social media sometime, if we're not paying attention,
or music,
you can walk and fall in a pothole or something,
or music,
right? Anything you're listening to,
that's what I was
on
saying.
The platforms.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that would be sad if that's how she passed away. But I'm just trying to figure out, even if they pass this law in Florida, how are you going to police 16-year-olds and under their usage of social media?
That's what I'm saying.
So I don't know if that's going to go by. It's not going to swing. You did something.
So I don't know. I'm just keeping going. Keep talking.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
we're trying to.
Okay, so I don't know. So
problems here.
I don't know if that girl who got hit on the train. When she got off the train, I don't know if she was listening to music or if she was on social media. I don't know.
But don't say it like that. We don't even know if she was listening to anything.
We don't even know.
We don't know. They're still investigating.
We just assuming that she was listening to something.
I'm assuming for you not to hear a train coming and you getting off another train.
Right.
Maybe something took your attention away.
It says, in an attempt to clarify what apps are actually targeted, lawmakers on Tuesday added new language outlawing platforms with addictive, harmful, or deceptive design features that are meant to grab users and keep them engaged. So again, what is that? These definitions prove too weak for Democrats. I agree with them. What are you saying? Just name them. Why is everybody having such a hard time naming names?
What do you mean?
If you got a problem with kids being on TikTok, say TikTok. If you got a problem with them being on Facebook, say Facebook. Say which platforms are you talking about? Name them.
Okay.
They not naming them. So it says the fate of specific platforms like, is this Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, YouTube? Officials with Meta, the owner of Facebook and Instagram, claim the amendment only muddied the legal waters of the bill and believe company would fall outside its scope. It's not. That bill is ridiculous. It doesn't do anything. That's kind of what probably Zuckerberg is saying. What are you saying?
Are you thinking that they're trying to do more of a mandate on the people who own that social media platform, that they now have to be really specific on who signs up and the age person? If that person cannot prove their age, or that they're over 16 or 17 or whatever, they can't get an account.
Well, according to Zuckerberg, they already do that. Well, it's just a thing you check. Are you over 18? No. I mean, how else you going to mandate it?
A lot that people can lie and say they are.
Yeah.
But a lot of teenagers under that age are on social media. So I don't know what they're going to do.
It says opponents have slammed the legislation for not giving parents more of a say in the decision. They contend, and then that's the other thing. What about a kid that's on their parents' account dancing?
Right.
So now it's going to be some parents that's going to be like, this bill is stupid.
Right.
You could just go on my Facebook account and talk to your friends.
Yeah.
What are they going to do then?
I don't know, because if they're thinking kids don't want to be a part of their parents' page, that will deter them from coming on at all.
And then
they'll probably use another adult who will let them use it.
And then if I lie about my age, how do you know I'm 16? What if I'm 21 and I look 16?
Why can't they just do what will be said? Let the parents do their job as parents. Quit trying to parenting
and monitor what they actually put on, like y'all been doing. I've been in Facebook jail 100 times.
Yeah.
Just put us in Facebook jail or Instagram jail. They put me in jail on Instagram for putting up a picture. I still think it's stupid. It was a cartoon. But anyway, I was in jail for a whole month.
Yeah. Facebook jail.
No, this was Instagram
jail. And then too, if you're trying to monitor the knuckleheads that's on there, the perverted nuts that's on there coming at your child, here's what's going to wake up a parent when it really happens to them.
Yeah.
And they're going, oh, my daughter was lured into a man's home.
Right.
And now I don't know where she's at. And Yeah, bad experiences may have to wake up one parent where other parents would go, oh my.
Right.
Let's put a watch on what my child is watching on TikTok.
Right.
But come on, government.
Let's see. Justice says, if Michelle became president, can Barack serve as vice president? That'd be funny, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. He'd be the first man.
That's if Hillary would have been president. Clinton would have been first man.
Oh, he would have had a ball in that White House. Mm-hmm. All kind of interns and everything coming in. He wouldn't have to say nothing. I'm the first man. I'm the first man.
But she's saying vice president. So that's different.
He would run as her vice president.
Wow.
Emerald says Trump tread lightly. Never. When you were saying he had to tread lightly.
I know.
All right, y'all. So we'll follow this. They said that they think this bill is going to pass. Florida is going to be
passes,
ridiculous.
How they going to monitor it?
That's what my thing is.
How they going to determine if you're 16 or not? That you're lying?
I don't know.
God, this is so stupid.
It's dumb. So, Vince McMahon. Okay. You know what's going on with him?